Hello friends. It is a hematite stone and contains a very small amount of gold. Hematite is an oxide type of iron ore, and sometimes it can contain heavy metals. I deliberately chose this stone because it has very little gold. My goal is to introduce you to a method that is suitable even for low-grade mines. But if you have rich mines, I definitely recommend this method. Friends, only gold, platinum, copper and silver can be extracted in this method. First, you have to grind the mineral sample well to get a better output. Friends, you can have the name of article 1 and 2 by paying any amount you like. And make the payment in the form of Tether. You can do it through the Telegram channel or my email. Every month, I donate a part of my income to the Disabled People's Association. And I spend the other part studying and inventing. Thank you for understanding me. By weighing the materials, I will show you how much material you should use on the desired soil scale. If your soil is of good quality, the metals I mentioned will also be present along with the gold, and the gold will not be pure, in which case you will get purer gold by dissolving the obtained metal in dilute nitric acid, for which I will make a separate video. And now it is another matter. Here, we add weight to the gold ions so that they leave the weightless state and separate the soil. Now slowly add hot water. Although acid and dangerous substances are not used in this test, it is better to use appropriate glasses and air conditioning. Stir the solution several times until the ingredients are well combined. This process takes up to 5 hours, and of course, the longer it is, the better. This method is suitable for all oxide soils, and with a slight change, it is also suitable for sulfide soils, which I will make a separate video for sulfide later. The blue substance is used as a catalyst and changes its place with the gold and metal ions I mentioned earlier. As a result, the ions gain weight and are separated from the soil and go to the bottom of the container. The important point is that gold is not dense in the state of ions, but when the ions stick together, it becomes dense and settles. This happens naturally in nature and gold is found in the form of nuggets. Use this blue material sparingly. If the amount of gold in your mineral soil is more, you should use a little more of this substance. Friends, pay attention to the explanations I gave. If you want to avoid extra and unnecessary expenses, it is better to understand the explanations well. Here we used an oxidizer and a catalyst. Now you answer what acts as a precipitant while we did not add any precipitant to the composition. Friends who answer correctly will be VIP members of the channel for free. I used hot water to speed up the reaction. In this test, use normal water and the temperature is not very important. But it is better if you do it in a warm environment. You can also do this test in a plastic container. After about 7 hours, I have to wash the soil. Do this patiently so that the metals do not come to the surface and are not thrown away. Do it a few times so that only more soil is drained. If there is silver in the soil, silver will also settle, but there was no silver in this mineral soil. Of course, I have found a good method for extracting silver, which I will publish soon. Alright, now all that remains at the bottom of the container is the metal concentrate that existed in the mine. Just melt it to get a piece of metal. Remember that after melting, if there is gold along with other elements in the soil you are testing, your gold will not be pure and you must remove other metals using nitric acid so that only gold remains. The important thing is that the ore should be powdered as much as possible so that the catalyst works well. This is what I got after melting. Note that I had chosen a larger amount of soil for testing. As you can see, about 2 grams of metal is obtained and it has a lot of impurities. I told you at the beginning that I deliberately chose a low-grade mineral sample to show you the accuracy of this test, but I will definitely show you the test on high-grade soil as well so that you can be sure that this is a practical and effective method. It is economical, especially since no acid is used. Friends, be careful, you must melt all the sediments in the glass. To melt, you can use a furnace or a burner. I use a torch and high-pressure gas. You can use this type of torch. To melt, you need a temperature of about 500 degrees, which you can easily do with this tool. Comment the answer to the question I asked in the video and be a VIP member of the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to be informed about the next videos.